We don't do any.
I actually love your work, Brenda. I mean,
Thank you.
big fan.
Hey, everybody, welcome. This is Super Chat Sunday, and I'm with my good friend Kathy from Kathy's Guided Light Tarot. You can see below us here, this is her website, rather, her channel. So go to her channel if you want to book any bookings with her. All the information will be there for you. And Kathy so graciously stepped up and wanted to join me today with Anne's absence. Anne's not sick. She went away for her birthday because she's getting over being sick, and they were going to the countryside somewhere in England to a beautiful B&B. And so I'm happy she's away and she's not here because she's enjoying herself. But I love working with Kathy, and so everybody, the same rules apply to the room. If you ask a personal question, you have to go in and pay for a super chat, minimum $5. We already have a few super chats here, and the first ones will get taken first. But I want to honor my monitors. And number one is Tammy. She goes to all our rooms and she's there for us. But also, Secrets
Love
of the Red Moon, Dean is here, and he is also a monitor. Hear that, Dean? You're all highlighted there. So if I ever need a monitor, I'll be asking.
My buddy.
And Kathy and I have both worked with Dean. He's great with cards. He's great to work with. So
I've been with Dean for years, so I love Dean.
We've been working with him for years. And we've got, so let's see who we got in the room. Well, first of all, we know we have Tammy. And we've got Too Cute for You. Thank you for the super chat. We've got Real Country Woman from Hanover. We've got Nancy Gagnon. Nice to see you again, Nancy. You and I had a great session. I did a private reading for Nancy this week. Beautiful person. And my friend Gerald, Trend Zone. Secrets of the Red Moon, as you know, is Dean. Please go check him out. He has his own channel as well. Go and look him up. Hi, Sean G. Welcome. We have Tracy Wilbur, and hi, Reverend Heather and Steve. So get these names down while I'm yakking away here. Kathy can chat you up if you want.
Oh yes, hello everybody. I'm trying to see Sanji's name. I slaughter names that I don't. I think Sanji's been coming into my room lately. But, hi Gerald, Dean, of course, Tammy Bambi, my sweetheart. I love her. Nancy, nice to meet you. Got a nice room going on. This thing won't thing. Hi Sean.
Yeah, we do.
And Reverend Heather. I love her energy. I always, when I'm in the back of the chat, I read behind you, with permission, of course. But
I have and so do you. I have an amazing room of great people, and you do too.
yeah.
But what gets me is, do you not post that you're going to go live with me? Because I wonder why.
No, I didn't put. I announced it yesterday and Saturday, Friday and Saturday when I was live.
Yeah, so I tried.
Most of my viewers are your viewers. In fact, I'm picking up people. I don't know where they're coming from on my channel. They've just found me all of a sudden. And I've had several people come in. I'm like, well, thank you. Come in, and I've been doing full readings for anybody that's new to my channel. I do a full spread for their first reading when they come in as a new. Just say, hey, this is my first time, and I'll do a full spread. My room was really small the other day, so I did 5-on-5 card spreads.
Yes, you did one.
I'm trying to just change it up periodically. If the room's small, I can do that.
You pulled amazing cards on me. I was sitting there and I'm thinking, oh, what a great reading. It was all about
you know how we are. We have that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. We're almost rather telepathic. She'll call me. I'll be thinking about her and she'll just call me. It's amazing. And she knows exactly what I'm up to. It's really funny.
I want to put a shout out to everybody out here, and I'm not trying to blow my own horn, but in the last 28 days, I've had almost 500 new subscribers, and that is phenomenal for me.
I'm trying to build my channel.
I have to say, I got to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, because people are giving me thumbs up. People are subscribing. And, the big thing is viewing. If you watch us and you like us, you need to subscribe to us. number one, it's free. You can unsubscribe at any time you want. Those thumbs up and those viewing times and those subscribers elevate us up so that we succeed more. It's so free to do. If you like watching it, and that's as simple as clicking that bell.
Because we love to do it.
We love to do it.
For the money. We do it because it's something that God has given us to give back.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the way I mean, that's my total motivation. I'm not any place near monetization, so I do.
Well, you know what? I'm 140 away from 40,000 now.
Wow.
And with all those extra subscribers and everything, I think I'm 39,865, 85 or something. So I just need another approximately 150 more subscribers, and I hit that 40,000 mark, which
I had to take a year off because of my health, and I lost over 50% of my viewers just from the YouTube sweeps and then people having left, and I'm having people show up that haven't seen me for a year or two. They're going, I didn't know you were back on. And
for sure, Kathy's amazing. She does amazing readings. She goes live more often than I do, guys, because
I try to get in live on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because those are easy days for me to jump in. But I'm actually thinking about doing some just open mic type with readings mixed in, just to build my viewership up and my hours in, because I'm really trying to rebuild so that I can
have that super chat,
get a stronger. Well, it'd be nice to have the super chat because it's easy to hit the super chat to donate.
To be monetized is amazing. So you need those.
But I'm not doing it for the money at all. Although right now I could use it. But
you're better off in the States than I am, because Google's owned by the States, and so is YouTube. They nail me 45% right off the top. So I don't make what you know what I mean. What you would make.
I don't even know how that works. I haven't even really looked into it.
And I also in Canada pay taxes on that money as well. So
I don't have to pay taxes on it, royalties.
They don't nail you the 45% because I don't live in the States, so they want to be sure they're getting their money off of me.
We pay a royalty after $1,200, I believe it is.
Yeah.
We have to pay a royalty tax.
My accountant said they can legally do that. They sit it there and it sits, and you could fight it. You'd fight it till the cows come home. So it isn't worth that. But he's going to try to file my taxes with me. He said you could be getting money back. He said so.
You can actually set yourself up in the United States as a business.
Yeah,
so you can do depending on how you file your business. You can separate yourself with your personal from your business too.
Yeah, they just did this a couple of years ago because we were all making better money, right? And when it hit us, a lot of people left YouTube. They said, we're not going to go out here and put out all these hours, kill ourselves, and not get anything in return, right? Because it's a big struggle to get to those 1,000 subs. It's a big struggle to get those 3,000 to 4,000 viewing hours. Then you've got to apply for it, right? And get approved. And a lot of rules and regulations out here, guys. I mean, I saw Chris Reck the other day. He picked up one of his cards, and because one of the cards had a nude woman on it, which they do.
A drawing of a nude woman, mind you, is not.
And you know what? It is that particular card that has a woman on it that's naked, or the lovers, or whatever. They're not.
I've never got dinged for that, but I've heard other readers have.
When I saw him with 800 and some odd thousand subscribers, I've never seen him do it before. He said, "Oh yeah, here's the lovers. Oh, I got to cover them up. They're naked because there might be something here you shouldn't see." And I thought, you know what? That's when I stopped using the deck I was using, and I went back to serious.
I know Autumn from Orchard Black. She's actually gone through with the permanent ink colored permanent ink markers and put little bathing suits or whatever on them.
You've got to be careful. There's so many rules, right? But you know what, Kathy? When they did this to us, and it's not
it's ridiculous because I personally think of it as art.
Yes.
It's not like they're photographs of people. That would be a whole different story. Then it would be pornography, but it's artwork.
Yeah. So when this happened, and YouTube nicked all of us and took that 45% off, and this is everybody that doesn't live in the States, not just Canada. I sat down, watched everybody leaving, and I thought, why did you go out here to begin with? number one, I went out here to help people. It wasn't about the money because we go a long time before we ever meet that expectation, right? Years.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I had to sit down and I spoke to Spirit and I said, well, Brenda, why did you go out here? It wasn't because you knew you were going to pay your mortgage or you were going to become rich. It was why? Because I love doing it, like you, Kathy, and because what we do, if we can help one person feel better about their day, about their mood, about their possible future. And we are not God and we cannot predict everything. And you have free will, guys, to change anything, even in a private reading. If we say, well, this is this and this is showing up, and you go, no, I'm not going to do that. We're not telling you to do anything. You have free will to make your future what you want it to be. But if we can give you guidance and we can give you counsel and we can make your day better, that's what matters. And everything we do is brought in from Spirit. It's not something, there are readers out there that just go, oh yeah, this card's this. And that's the way they do it. We're intuitive readers. Pisces are very intuitive. So are Cancers. Hi, Anne Marie. She's a Cancer. So are Geminis. There's a lot out there that are very intuitive. And so we don't just read the card meaning. And Chris Rack, I'm talking about him because he's amazing. He is an intuitive reader.
I'm an intuitive reader. Every so often I'll just like,
yeah.
And I'll say, wait a second, I've got to grab my book. I can't even pull. I'm not getting a hit on it. It's really strange for that to happen. That happened to me the other day, and I thought it was
that's okay. Spirit and our intuition is guiding us to read that the way we should read it. So, guys, when you see a card and you go, well, gee, that's the Five of Swords. She didn't read it with the meaning. Well, if you listen to a representation, you'll find that meaning is in that message in one way or another. So we are accurate. We do that, but he's amazing. He's got, he's almost got 1 million followers. I followed him when he had 40,000 and not even that. And his whole life changed because he believed in giving back. He believed in being positive. He believed in the law of attraction. He believed in tapping into affirmations and wanting to help people. And all of a sudden he went from there to there.
These are things you always tell me about me too. I'm a visualist. I manifest a lot. And
what we also believe in, we help other people and we rise by helping other people. There's so much out here for all of us. None of us has to be better than anybody else. And we all do this in our own way. And that's why, people follow us for their reasons. But anyway, Kathy's an amazing reader. I love her to pieces.
And when I'm reading in the background, when I'm watching you and I'm reading in the background, I'm not throwing cards. I'm actually just I'm channeling.
Yeah.
And it always amazes me. I'll type it up and it'll come right out of Brenda's mouth as I'm hitting enter. And I'm like, how do we do that?
You guys know, if you watch Kathy and I work, we often, like Anne too, we duplicate each other's cards. And
Anne's wonderful. She's absolutely phenomenal.
Miles away from me. We're not like in the next room. It happens. And when we duplicate that, that that's a definite reading. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and if we
realize we're all in different parts of the world. I mean, you're in Eastern Canada. I'm in California. Anne's in London. Dean's in Nebraska. I mean, so it's not like we're next door neighbors. We're not going out to coffee and discussing anything, and then we throw the same card. It blows my mind how spirit works. But my guides will, if you ask a question, my guides don't want you to have the answer. They will literally tell me no. Okay. I will not give you that information. That's something you're going to have to work through.
Yeah.
But they're guiding you. And I will not read about death.
And I tell people too,
but I will not tell you what I see.
I tell people too, if they hear me through my readings, say, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. It's because they hit me from head to toe with goosebumps. The hair is standing up on me. That means that's the message you need to hear. Okay, that's confirmation. Anne Marie will tell you. Anne Marie's had many readings from me, and she'll often say to me, what is Spirit telling you? Because she knows when I take a minute, it usually is dead on. I mean, I pull the cards on her too, and she'll often come to me and say, Brenda, what do your guides tell you? What is Spirit? And then they're here now. I just acknowledge them. Thank you, Spirit. They're here. They're on me now. So, okay. On that note, Kathy, I love you. Everybody, please check her out. If you're new to my channel,
please come join me. Help me build
I bring people out with me that I want to promote, that I know deserve to be out here, deserve to be, because they're excellent and they have integrity and they're true readers. Okay, so look at Anne Marie just said, yeah, she just said so true. I know she's funny, but she will often say to me, Brenda, and I'll pull cards and I'll go out if she's got a problem, and then she'll say, well, what do your guides say? What does spirit say? Because 9 out of 10 times it's dead on. She knows that with having come to me so many years.
Well, you're like me too. You're channeling while you're reading.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a continuous channel. And I'll have people call me and I'll talk to them afterwards and say, well, do you remember the reading you did for me? And I'm like, no. Because I was channeling it and I'll have to actually go back and watch it and remember it.
If, because I have a clientele, right?
Yeah.
And they'll often send me messages and I'll have to say, okay. Yeah. When we're talking, I remember what, even if we haven't spoken in months, it does come back, right? But when we're in a room like this, unless you keep asking us the same topic, career or relationship with the same guy's name, we will remember. But we do so many. And Kathy's out there 3 times a week doing people. I'm only out once a week doing people. And then in between that, I'm shooting out those videos and I'm doing private readings as well. So all of these things get fit in. And yeah. So anyway, there's a few.
And your zodiac readings are just phenomenal.
So, okay. Thank you so much, Kathy. You're phenomenal too. So we're going to start off, as I had said, with my monitors. And my monitors in the room right now are, got to get Anne Marie here. She's a monitor too.
Tammy, Anne Marie, and
first. And we've got Dean and we've got Anne Marie. So we're going to do you guys first because I wanted to acknowledge and I wanted to honor my monitors because they take time out of their day to come into our rooms and help us if we need to keep out any my name is Jojo. Geez, Jojo, I'm glad you abbreviated that because I was just reading your name. Jojo,
nice
is that Italian? Jojo, I don't know with a Z though in that name. It might not be Italian. Yeah. But anyway, Jojo, I got you. Thanks for coming in. Let's get the show started. Okay, let's go. Dean just said, let's get the show started. Okay, so we're going to do Tammy. Tammy, we're going to pull 3 cards on you to see what energy's around you. We're going to go on to Dean, and then we're going to go on to Anne Marie. Okay, here we go. Laughing his head off. Hey, Dean, have you heard the term PR in business? PR, public relations. Connecting to our clients. Anyway, yeah, Dean knows.
Okay, I love this card for Tammy. Right off the bat, I get the Wheel of Fortune for Tammy.
Boy, lucky
She is
girl.
on her life path. And with all the battles that she's worked through, she has the 7 of Wands. She's taking action to rise above herself and rise up into her higher self and take charge of life. I love that. And then I get the 10 of Pentacles. So financial stability coming her way. Happy family. Some beautiful cards for you, Tammy. I love it. She has, I keep on seeing, every time I think of Tammy, I see her standing with 2 white, what are they called? Dean, help me out. Your dog. Huskies.
Oh, okay.
Next to her, white huskies. And I was talking to her the other day and I was telling her, why do I see white huskies around you? She goes, my uncle had 2 white huskies.
There you go. Intuitive.
And I said, well, they're there with you in spirit. They're always standing on each side of her. It's the most amazing thing.
He may have been her favorite uncle too, a very close uncle.
I believe so. I believe she was very close to him. So.
I love how intuition kicks in like that. Tammy, I've got judgment. You may be getting a second chance to do something, but judgment is that call that you make to decide to go ahead and try something and do something. A judgment call's made and you're moving on, and it's often rebirth. It's a new beginning, and you're only going to allow those in your circle that want to be in this part of your life on this journey. It's going to make you really happy because you've got the 9 of Cups, and that is wishes fulfilled. Enjoy the happiness. This new beginning or new project or new passion that you have, you're going to be undertaking. the mood is going to shift very quickly. You've got the 8 of Wands. That's a card of moving very fast, wearing a lot of different hats, doing a lot of different business, doing a lot of different tasks. But also, you could be having to do better time management, mark things down, Tammy, so don't forget something important coming in. It's also the card of these wands are taking flight. You could be maybe planning a flight or a trip somewhere, or picking somebody up at the airport. Maybe, I don't know. But it's also the cards of Cupid. So there's a lot of meanings with the 8 of Wands. Thank you, Tammy. Great cups are great cups. 9 of Cups, great card. And Kathy's were excellent. Okay,
Yeah.
Dean, let's see what we got with Dean. Dean is dancing.
Dean. I will call you later on, Dean. I owe him a reading too. I skipped him yesterday. I'll do it privately. That way I can be more. I know him so personally that I don't like to always read him publicly because I don't want personal things to come out.
Well, this is general. He knows that. He knows I tease him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and we do know him personally. We do know he shares a lot with us, which we're very blessed to have.
It's just out of respect. That's like when readers come into the room, I always like to ask them permission if they want to be read on, or not, because you open a vulnerability to yourself as a reader to another reader. So, and
yeah. You ready?
For you, Tammy. Oh, yeah.
Well, you're welcome, Tammy. You're welcome, sweetheart.
Dean, I've got that 2 of Cups here, partnerships, emotional partnerships. We know where this one's going.
Of course. I know them.
Patience. Just go with the flow. Be a Pisces. Find that Pisces in your water sign. And I know you're a Cancer, but you need to go with the flow like us Pisces and just allow things to unfold in due time. But great partnerships, friendships, ties. Be frugal this month, this week with your money. I get the 4 of Pentacles. So hold on to what you got. Take care of what you need. Don't do any crazy spending. So stay away from the store with all the cards. You may overspend your budget there. I know he loves going down there to his local shop. I do have the 10 of or the tower. The tower. You have a stable foundation, Dean. Just don't let the little things bother you, especially at work. My God, you're saying watch out for work. Yeah, you're going to feel like you're going to have a tower moment this week coming up, but don't take it personally. It's you need to have that conversation we talked about to nip that in the butt. But it's not a tower moment. It's just frustrating you a lot. Your foundation's good. You're strong. You just need to stand up to that energy, and hold your ground, and get it to stop that way by having a private conversation to get resolution. So, what did he say? Nope, already budgeted for my yeah.
Hair and my petty. Good for you. I know he had a great.
Oh no, I'm talking about your expenditures at the I can't think of the name of the store.
Oh, the school store, the supply store.
No, the card store.
Okay, yeah.
His local card shop.
Oh, geez. I just do recycle. When I get ones that I don't use anymore, they go out to someone else. Okay, all right, Dean. Hard times are going to be over. Okay, let them go. 10 of Swords. There may have been a situation where you felt a little let down, disappointed. And, often I shouldn't say little, because often people read this as feeling as though you were betrayed, stabbed in the back, held down, restricted. It could have had to do with anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be people or relationships. It can have to do with who you work with, where you work. You didn't feel that you could move forward. Crystal stories.
Yeah, the crystal
may have felt you couldn't go beyond any farther. And I know you've moved on into a better position, a better grade, and a better place to work. Stay determined. Don't back down. You've got that Queen of Wands, most determined and most focused queen out there. You've heard me say this a million times. She's clawed her way to get to the top. She did learn from her counterpartner, the king, and he goes big or he goes home. I mean, nothing. He's he's like cold as stone. He's focused. She sits there generally, as you can see, with the black cat at her feet. That means she's totally oblivious and she's honed in and focused on her goal, laser focused. You might be thinking about doing something. You know what? Don't let those people who try to talk you out of something or those doubters out there. She flips the them and says, "Watch me." The King of Cups. This is your ultimate partner. If you're looking for one, doesn't mean you need a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but this particular king is kind, understanding, compassionate, loving, and he gives off the cuff, excuse me, and he does it with feeling. You could be getting wise counsel from somebody that you may know with a situation, and they may be sitting down and wanting to communicate with you to help you through a situation. That's what I have for you, Dean. Excuse me. I have a mouthful of water. You know who I don't see here is Tamara. She must be busy. I know she was in Washington, D.C. for something, but I think she's back home in New York. Anyway, Anne Marie, my beautiful friend Anne Marie stuttered. Let's see what we can pull for her. She deserves some happiness and some positive energy. Let's see what spirit. Here, find her name. And then we'll go on to our, excuse me, our super chats. There you are.
It makes my deck up, so I'm just.
Have a mint and see if I can stop that dry throat. I've got the fan going on me because in my infinite wisdom,
I have a fly around me. You guys keep seeing me shoot away. I don't know how a fly got in my house, but it's driving me crazy.
Thank you, Tracy, for your super chat, sweetheart. We're going to be moving on to our super chats after we do Marie. Anne Marie. Okay. I have to leave early to watch the game at 3 p.m. and get my lesson plan done. Okay, no problem. She's here. There she is. I just wanted to get my monitors straightened out because if you do have to leave, feel free you can. Tammy's got my back here.
Yeah, Sunday's always Dean's lesson plan day. Tries to get it done early.
Well, that's good. That's good planning and organizing, isn't it?
Yeah. But when you're a teacher, you have no choice. You have to stay on top of that thing. It's not something you can procrastinate away. Imagine going into the classroom every week unprepared.
Yeah.
How many cards are we doing?
3.
3. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's moderator. It's
5. It's 5 for the reader.
Right.
Yeah. And 3.
I fly by the seat of my pants on my channel. It depends on how big the room is.
And you've seen me. I'm out here for sometimes.
Oh yeah.
One after the other. So
Yeah. As my audience builds up, my style. Yeah.
For sure. But no, it's great. Everybody does whatever they want to do. But I just find this works.
And I'm trying to change things up from show to show too, integrating my readings with different cards, different techniques, things like
you
that.
See the number on your is 333, Anne Marie. Your ascended masters are around you. You're being protected.
Oh, that's my number too.
Yeah, 333 is on the time that that I'm here. Thank you. Hi, Fatima. How are you? Welcome to the room. Your name down. Okay. Blessings to you too, and thank you for all your kind comments you leave on every weekly video that you watch. Okay, so we're going to do Anne Marie.
I love these cards I pulled for her. Anne Marie, I got first card out is this card. And my guys are telling me, oh, you're extremely strong. You stand in your own energy, your own power. I don't know what your sign is, but you have an influence of Leo energy around you that where you just take control. You know how to handle yourself, and you stand in your own strength. You stand up for yourself. I love that. In the center of the reading, I've got the 8 of Pentacles, and I love this card. It's also financial security. It's working hard, working diligently, but it's also a cycle that you're going through, and you're in the beginning of a new cycle in this time, and it's going to be productively financial. It's your hard work paying off for you on a regular basis. And God, these cards are great. You've got two major icons here. You've got the strength and you've got the wheel of fortune. You are on your life's path. You're in your energy. You're in your prime. Just go with what's working for you. Your guides are there guiding you along the way. You have the strength to move forward. And God, my guides are like jumping up and down. They're loving whatever it is you're doing. You're doing it really well. And you're achieving your goals. You're moving forward with really high energy. So I love these cards. My guides are like really super excited for you. They're like, woo.
Oh, did you see what she said here?
What did she say?
6 planets in Leo. I'm a Cancer.
You're a Cancer with Leo energy. Okay. Well, you're not hiding out in your shell. You're standing in your power. So.
Oh yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah, don't hide out in that shell because you got that Cancer energy or that Leo energy that's driving you.
Up against the wall, she surprised me when she's done a few things. She can be, as I say, balls to the walls. She can do it, but she does it with tact and finesse, and you know what I mean. Yeah.
I've never seen my guys like doing a big cheerleading thing on the backside, because I can actually see them jumping up and down and hurraying for her. So whatever you're doing it right. And thank you for the entertainment. Thank you, guys. My guides have a really great sense of humor. But they're cheering you on, so love that energy. I'm getting chills all over.
Okay, so are we done with Henry?
I am.
Okay.
Did you read?
Okay. I just mentioned Damara, and Damara just walked in the room. Didn't you hear me say her? Damara's not here. Okay, no more hiding. You got that right, Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie, you got the magician. You know you're the major manifestor. You believe in.
And she said, "Hi, Strawberry." Is Sharon in the room too? I missed that.
I said hi to Sharon. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Anne-Marie, you got the magician, and this is the major manifestor. You know the universe and the powers that be are saying everything is at your fingertips, and you're going to be able to grasp onto it and create the happiness that you want. Don't be afraid. Something unexpected could happen all of a sudden that's going to make this happen quicker for you. You are in the center position, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. That's you. You're the Cancer. And this is all about you always being there for everybody, including the underdog. You're always there to offer your assistance. You step up to the plate. All it takes is someone to say, can you? And you jump in with both feet. But this is a card of a very wise queen who has the ability to realize physician heal thyself first. It's time for you to do some self-care for Anne-Marie. Do whatever it is. If you need to take a mini spa day, get a massage, have a Reiki treatment, go get your nails done, whatever the case is. If you can't do that, pour that bathtub, throw the salts in, light those candles, put your little earbuds in and manifest and meditate to what you need to do. This is about regeneration, rejuvenation, and recharging your battery. You got it coming in spades, my friend, the Sun card. And most readers, and especially me, I always say it's the best card in the entire deck. It's the card of all of our well-being, the return to possibly unwell health, we return to health, being healthier. It's bound to be better. When the sun shines, we all feel better. The dark times are going to be over, my darling. You're going to be able to manifest the dreams that you want. And trust me, this Queen of Cups does what's good for her. You're going to find that you will too. Wow. Thanks so much, Anne-Marie.
Yeah, Anne-Marie, you're a Cancer. You're intuitive. You guys are there. You can.
Oh yeah, she's right into it too.
Yeah, connect with them. They're cheering you on right now. Whatever you're doing it right. And great major arcana cards showing up for you today.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, we're gonna go right to our number one on the list, and that was Too Cute for You. Love that name. Can you read what I can expect next from my connection with Sean Sharma? What is coming up? Okay, and her beautiful name is Amanda. So okay, let's see what we can see from the relationship. What you can see. Okay. All right, this is for you, Too Cute. All right, let's see what we have here.
We're doing 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if there's something you need to put one more on, by all means. Okay, let's see what we have. Thank you very much. Too cute for you to come into the room and trust us with a reading. Thank you for your super chat. Yeah, great reading, Anne Marie. From both of us. It's all promising.
The energy that she has around her.
Yeah. You can go first, Kathy, when you're ready.
Well, this is the Knight of Cups coming right in, and he is that emotional writer. He's steady, he's nurturing. In this deck, I'm using light. So your deck, he is holding a handful of roses. So I think that's a love emotion coming forward. Be patient, temperance. This is my card. Self-care, be temperance, patience as you're moving along. You're not in a big rush to push everything fast and forward and everything. Just allow things to play out and happen as they're supposed to. Know that this is going in the right direction. I've got that 7 of Swords where you're moving upwards in that energy. You're rising above it. So you're moving and you're using your strength, your power, and moving upwards. Anytime you have an upward motion, it's an elevation in life. And that's where you're going with this relationship. So trust in that. The Hermit card, to me, the Hermit card is the guiding light. The Hermit lights your path and directs you in the right direction. And I feel like you know that you're just going with that flow. You're using that wonderful energy, and you're following that path to where you need to be in life. You are manifesting a lot of this relationship with the 7 of Cups. That's that emotional energy, that all those feelings. You, any, meeny, miny, mo, whatever. Which direction do I want to go? And you have an idea of where you want to go in this relationship, and you're going to see yourself in this relationship and how it's going to unfold. It's positive manifestation that's going to be working for you. I did look at the underlying cards in the reading. The underlying cards, I pulled 2. It's nostalgia. It's that knowing what you want, that the family value, that love, that beautiful energy. You're looking back, you know how you want to move forward with from your past to your future. So you're very in touch with what you're wanting out of a relationship. And I get the 2 of Cups, partnerships that, cups, that's your emotional energy. That's energy. I love this card because it has that electricity in it too. That's bonding you together. So it looks like it's a very positive relationship moving forward. So blessings to you. And we just lost. She just went off camera. So I love these cards with beautiful energy.
It's okay. I had to get George up off the floor. Andre's taking George out. It's his time to go out. So
that's funny. I heard the dog when I said that. There she goes.
Okay. All right. Too cute for you. I'm getting feedback again. I don't know why. Okay, that's better. Okay. You've got the Chariot, which is a great card of Champion. And moving forward, going after your goals, but be prepared. This relationship may take work. Okay? You may have to plan and strategize and work towards it in order for it to work. Okay. Sometimes too, there's risks and consequences. This might not be a stable relationship. Be careful. I hope that Sean Sharma is as and I'm reading this intuitively, is as available as he's letting you think he is. I think that, you might be working with other people on this. Maybe you're going to be talking to friends and companions about this to communicate about how this relationship might work out. You are the Queen of Cups. Make sure you pick and choose what it is you truly want. You deserve only the best and not to settle in a relationship. There might be money involved in this relationship. Okay. This is the 8 of Pentacles, working hard. He might be a workaholic. He might be very involved right now in his job and his career. And this might be why you might not be seeing him as often as you wish you could. He is very involved in his finances, and money is very important to him. Right now, that's his priority. But at the end of the day, you get the 10 of Pentacles. It is Pentacles. You get the 10 of Pentacles, and that means if he is a workaholic and he's working on his career, he wants to have this legacy. He wants to have a very prosperous and good financial stable future. This is happiness in home life and stability and finances. Now, I did pull a romance card, and Kathy had the Six of Cups. Now, often the Six of Cups can be indicative of someone from your past returning, and this says reconciliation. Okay, so there could be a reconciliation. There could be somebody returning to you or returning to him. Someone from the past is returning in your or his life. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Too cute for you. I love your name and I love the fact that you came in and into my room. Thank you very, very much. I hope that helps. Okay, let's see. Gotta go back. Here we've got Nancy. Nancy again. Okay, so here's her question. Thanks, Nancy, for your leaving me. Brendan, Ann. No, it's not Ann. It's Kathy. It's usually Ann. So this is
Well,
Kathy.
I'm an Ann too, but except Nanette.
She knows it's always Ann, right? Just looking for random fabulous cards today. I've been feeling really great since our last reading. Who knew letting go and moving on was my ticket to mental freedom? Yeah, we had a long conversation. Nancy and I.
The best thing we can do is let go of things.
I did her private reading and got to know her better. And yeah, I'm so glad you're feeling better since we did that. Okay, what we have for you. Let's see what the universe and the powers that be and spirit has for you in a message. See what we have. Thanks again, Nancy, for coming into my room.
Is this a paid reading or a? Okay.
Yes, this is a paid reading.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry, it is.
You're just gonna have to tell me 3 or 5.
No, she is a paid reading.
Okay. I thought she was, and I wasn't sure because I wasn't paying attention to that.
Okay, we're doing, and the next one will be Trend Zone, Reverend Heather, and Real Country Woman, and Tracy. Those are the paid readings for now.
Okay.
And JoJo says she's trying to, but can't pay. It won't let her. So I don't know whether you're in a country, JoJo, that doesn't acknowledge that, but it is a PayPal button. You can pay with your Visa card or whatever. Okay. I don't know why it's not opening up. It should show 2 things, super chat or super sticker. If you do a super chat, that's where you get your answers. You get to have a reading. So some countries, I don't know, they have a problem with that. Okay. You can go first, Kathy, whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm still trying.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. I don't know how I got my cards all mixed up in my decks. Okay, well, we're coming into this reading with the Queen of Swords. That's your energy, your truth. You're always seeking truth. It's your strength card. This is telling me that you're a very strong person. You rule your environment, your family, with a lot of truth. You don't believe in lying. You want to stand in truth and move forward in that positive energy. It's followed by the strength card. So yes, you have that strong Leo energy around you with strength and power and control. And you like that energy. You like being in charge as you move forward. And you are in charge. You're going full force. At the center of the reading, I get that 9 of Pentacles. It's a slow moving night, but it's financial security. It's good health. It's a slow, steady night. He's the slowest one in the deck, but he is moving forward on a steady, even kill that's bringing you good fortune. Because the next card in the reading is that 7 of Pentacles. Everything you reap, you sow. So as you plant the seeds in your life of how you want to financially get yourself stabilized and set, you will get benefits back from that. So you put that energy in with that Leo energy, a lot of strength, a lot of truth behind everything you're doing, and it is going to pay off for you. It's going to come in slow and steady, but it is coming in. and you're taking charge of things in your life right now, because I get that Knight of Wands. So your action card, you know, here you've got your wand, your strength, your wands, your swords, that Leo energy. This is that fire energy, also under the sign of Leo. So it's take charge, go, go, go. So you're on a fast, steady pace of the directions you want to go and the way you want to go about doing it. The underlying card of the reading is also the messenger, or the page. He's the messenger telling you, use that strength, use that knowledge, use that creativity, that intuition that you have naturally, your knowledge, use that all to prosper, because it is bringing you the Six of Pentacles. So things are coming towards you. Either you're being charitable, or charity is coming to you. Somebody's helping you out, leading you into new directions and new opportunities. So blessings to you. I love these cards. A lot of fire energy going on today.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, what I've got for you, and they threw out an extra card as well, and I'll read the extra card as a star. So you are the star. Dream big. Nancy, you deserve only the best. Don't ever settle. You deserve to have the best in relationships, the best job, the best thing that makes you happy. We talked about that during your reading. You know, I do believe that you are out there, you're letting the powers that be know who you are and what you're made of. Reach big, go big. Don't be afraid. As I say, go big or go home. You know, if you need to get out there, you need to market yourself to project the energy that you have, to let the powers that be know who you are. That's how you're going to reach your goals. Your first card is the Ace of Cups. If you're looking for love, you may find it. It's a beautiful card that says love. Love will come into you in all forms, in many forms. It can be love of friendship, soulmate, love for yourself, but this is often the beginning of a new romance. It may take time, and I want you to take time. Okay. I don't want you to push yourself. If there's someone in your life that you meet new, however, we discussed something the other day, and I said, I think that's your best option right now, something to grow from that little mustard seed that you see now. There's a reason why the connection has had lasted the test of time through all these ages. I think that you're going to get to rekindle something new here. I think it's going to feel like a new relationship. There could be someone new, but I think this is the same relationship that you've had for a very long time. Let it grow. Take your time. Don't jump into anything too quickly. The King of Pentacles says you're not going to fall on your face and make a mistake or trip over your heel. The King of Pentacles is the Midas touch. Whatever he puts his hand, he turns to gold. You could be dealing with finances, talking to bankers, investment companies, anything like that. You could be looking into retirement savings plans. You might be just talking insurance, money here in general. But this is a card that says any doors of opportunity that are opening up to you, hold your chin higher, square those shoulders off, Nancy, and go through with confidence. You won't make a mistake. You'll land on your feet coming up smelling like a rose. You've got the card of the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is also always indicative of wanting to have a good time and celebrate. You might be invited to an occasion, an event where you're going to be out there dancing, kicking up your heels, or maybe having just a great time. It can be a wedding, it can be an engagement, it can be anything like that. But with this card, I always look at the four wands, the four large, tall wands that are lit. This is stability and strength. You're going to find you're going to be more secure in your home now than you've ever felt before, they're telling me. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. Boy, these cards are good, Nancy. This is stability and finances, home life, all over well-being. So if you've been worried about finances, I wouldn't worry anymore, Nancy. I think you're going to find that you will have the stability and security that you've desired for a long time. So that's what I have for you. I hope that helps. Okay, so that is Nancy. We're going to go to Trend, my buddy, Trend Zone. Where are you?
I was just thinking, I read for him yesterday and I had a really good reading, and I cannot recall the reading whatsoever. But I know it was a really strong reading.
Okay, Gerald, we're here. We're here. We're going to give you your reading. Let's see what we've got for you. He's always open. He very rarely asks for any specific questions. He's pretty settled and stable in his life. Pretty routine. Yeah. Thank you, Erica, for your super chat. Right. My buddy Gerald. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's followed me and followed me and you guys. He's amazing. Hi, MJ. Haven't seen you in a while either, sweetheart. Nice to see you. We're all popping in right now, Cass. So yeah, here we are. All right. Let's see what we got for Gerald. What the powers that be have?
Well, Joe, right off the bat, I've got the Seven of Pentacles. So everything all those seeds you have planted in life and business and finances and all that are paying off for you right now. Because that Seven of Pentacles is working for you. But if I remember right, I always get a lot of financial stability around you.
Yeah.
You're a very successful person. You seem to know what direction, how to invest in yourself, how to invest your time, how to create that, manifest that financial security in your life. Of course, here's the hint card is the Seven of Cups. You manifest it all. You have your hopes and dreams, everything you want in life in your cups, and you manifest that, and it comes forward to you. It helps you find the abundance. And the sooner the reason, though, reading, I'm wondering why I'm getting this card because I normally don't get these kind of cards for you. I have the Ten of Swords, so something's bothering you. You're feeling like somebody's trying to undermine you or something. So be aware of somebody maybe coming behind you and stabbing you in the back. Just be aware of those that you're associated with and you're working around. My guides are telling me whatever it is or whoever it is, whatever that energy is coming from, it's not going to get you because you'll be aware of it as it presents itself. Eyes wide open. So you'll be able to avoid this stress of that backstabbing as it comes towards you. But be aware that that energy is lingering around your atmosphere right now. But you will be able to evade that because you've got the energy of that Queen of Swords. That's that fire energy, that creativity, that knowledge, that intuition. That's going to all work for you. I think it always works for you. You're really good at manifesting what you want. You're creative. You can use your knowledge as power and strength. And so you will take action to keep control of your environment and not allow things to happen in a negative way. You divert that. You are natural at the just. I get the Justice card. The natural at keeping your balance, reading the fine print, staying out of legal trouble, and being aware of that. How to keep life in that stable balance. Getting a lot of twos in there because the underlying cards of the deck. I'm seeing that you have had some rocky waters, but you're moving into calmer waters. But then I get two twos. I get the Two of Pentacles followed by the Two of Cups. So that's that balancing energy with both your finances and your emotions and your partnerships with people. So you're really good at balancing that energy that, and I always see the Justice card is also a form of balance. So stay in balance, stay on the good trend, be aware of somebody lurking around you that may be trying to cause an obstacle for you, but you're on that. So everything looks great though, financial stability, and you're on it. So blessings to you.
Beautiful. I think you are still, you could read, I put this, you could be experiencing a slight loss here or a decrease in money. Something might have happened. Maybe you invested in something and it might not be showing its rewards or its increase as fast as you want. I would research that. I would check that out, maybe move things around, leave those situations and open up something new, maybe invest into something different and new that you can see is going to make you more money, AE, silver, gold, whatever the case is. Those are just theoretical examples because I know you like to invest and you are pretty good with the stock market and things like that. I think you're going to, it's been a hard struggle for you to get where you're going, but you get to the top of the mountain and now things are going to be easier. Let go of the burdens. Let go of the burdens, especially the burdens of other people. It's not yours to carry. The King of Swords says you'll always be truthful and stand in your integrity, my friend. You could also be wanting to get in touch with people, legal eagles that might be able to read over some information and direct you. Perhaps you need something to be notarized and signed. You've got the Knight of Cups. This is really good energy. When this knight shows up, you could be so excited about a new idea that somebody might be bringing into you that'll get your creative juices flowing. I always say when this knight shows up, the puzzle pieces fit. You could be, swept off your feet in a situation that really makes you happy. It can also be somebody new coming in that you could have. Somebody might sweep you off your feet, and you could fall in love with them. You've got the beautiful card of the Ten of Cups, which is happy ever after. Okay. Do I see you getting married? No. Do I see you meeting somebody that could be long-term and something that could be very nice? Yes.
Yes.
This is the card of happy ever after, stability in a relationship. Go for it. Wow. Geez, trend zone. Woo-hoo. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Next. I think it's okay, Heather M. Steves, Reverend Heather M. Steves. Should I retire? Oh, we've read this before and we told you yes. But anyway, let's see. Let's see what Spirit says again. But I know it's like MJ. MJ's come in and asked the same question today too about somebody, but that's okay.
I can tell you, retirement has been the best thing I ever did. You know, I always hear people say, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself after I retire. You're going to find you're busier after you retire while you were working.
Retirement's not what it chalked up to be. I mean, look at me, what we do every day and the cards I push out and readings that I do and all of this. I mean, wasn't going to sit here and knit. However, I've been knitting all week. My granddaughter wanted an Iran sweater, a fisherman, with all the cables in it. And I've got a tendon in my hand that's killing me, but I'm determined to get this sweater done for her for Christmas.
You're knitting or crocheting?
Oh, no, I'm knitting. I knit.
Oh, I have never mastered knitting.
Oh, I'll show you the sweater I'm working on. You'll be amazed. I knit, I sew, I crochet, I hand quilted. I did all.
I'm a quilter. Yeah, I've been sewing since I was a baby.
I did applique, hand, and it took me 2 years to do a quilt. A king size. Oh, all done by hand.
The first year I retired, talking about retirement, the first year I retired, I made 14 quilts.
Wow, that's amazing.
From beginning to end from scratch.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, well, that's Pisces, right? We're very creative. We love
and I love designing my own patterns.
Yeah,
so
and me too.
If you go to my Instagram, you can see it. A lot of my quilts are posted on there.
Yeah. Now mine are hand done. They're all applique. They're all hand stitched. I mean, the needles are like this tiny. I mean, my fingers were raw, but I made all my kids' clothes. Now my daughter said to my granddaughter, she says, "Mom, I'd love one of these fisherman knit." And she said, "Oh, don't buy one." She says, "You'll pay a couple $100 for them." Ask Nana, because Nana used to knit draft sweaters. She used to knit us all kinds of things. So I said, "Gee, thanks." Now I got to get going on it to get it done.
I've been looking at hammocks, and I keep on remembering my dad was a fisherman.
Oh, macrame, yes.
And my dad was a fisherman though, and he made hammocks out of fishing nets, and he knew how to make nets.
With knotting.
And I wish I would. It is a form of macrame.
It is a
knots.
Form of macrame.
I really wish I would have paid more attention when he was making them.
Oh my gosh.
Because he made some beautiful hammocks. I mean, they're 6 foot and they open up for 2 people. And
wow.
I just don't have enough time in my day to start another craft. I think that's one I want to try to tackle. I think it's after I get moved, whatever that's going to be.
Okay, so she's talking to us now. I picked up a second career during COVID, but didn't get all the courses, just tidbits. Oh, I think I remember you talking about that to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on getting my life coach. I haven't started it yet, but I'm going to work towards getting my life coach certifications. And
these are interesting cards. So this is to do with retiring. She said she picked up a second career. Okay.
These are strange cards.
Yeah, mine are different too.
Yeah, these are very different. I wasn't expecting cards like this to come up for you. Mm-hmm. The underlying card of this reading is the Four of Cups. It's opportunities and options you have coming your way. I'm feeling like you're really insecure about making this choice of retirement because you have a lot of fear going into this retirement stage. And I'm getting that. My guys are saying yes, that you're holding back from it because there's a little bit of underlying. Yeah, fear is the word. My guys are going, you have some fear of this. The first card I get is the Hierophant. That's faith, faith in yourself, faith in your higher power, faith in your decisions that you make. So, this is something you've been contemplating for a long time, and you need to trust in the decisions you make when you decide to go ahead and move forward. I get the Knight of Wands. That's telling me that yes, you need to take action. You need to really consider this is something you need to do. In the center of the reading, though, I get the Tower, and my guides are saying to me, this is what you're worried about. You're worried about by retiring, everything's going to fall apart. Everything's going to come crashing down on you. You're so busy. You're so giving. You're always out there for people. You're constantly giving of yourself that you can't see yourself in any other role. That doesn't stop after retirement. You're still going to be out there doing those things. Don't worry about this Tower. You've got a great foundation under you. Things are going to change. So, yeah, it may feel like it's crashing down, but it's not. It's just change. And one of the hardest things we have to do is change things in our life. We resist change with all due respect. We all resist change. Well, unless you're me, I'm that change seeker. I like things getting shook up. It's not chaos. I don't like chaos, but I do like change. I always encourage change because it makes things better as you go forward. But this is giving you some sleepless nights, some real sleepless nights making this decision. My guys are saying it's literally driving you crazy. You're so uncertain about doing this or not. But trust, and I love the way the beginning and the end of this card, you get the Hierophant. You're being guided in the right direction. Your faith and your guides are behind you. So take your time. You don't have to rush in and do it tomorrow, but consider your options. Consider different things you can do. You say you're working a second career, now you're doing other things. You're going to find that you do that as you retire. We keep ourselves busy doing things we love and giving of ourselves. I didn't read tarot and use my psychic ability as a gift to give the others. I use it my whole life as part of what propelled me into my career. But it was after I retired that I started reading for people and stuff like that, rather than utilizing it as just part of my being. So trust in yourself. You're going to make the right decision. Don't lose sleep over this. You've got a great foundation in life, and you're going to find that you'll find so many opportunities and open up so many other doors for yourself to keep yourself busy. The options are all there, and you have great faith, and your guides are behind you. So trust in the decision you make. You don't have to do it tomorrow. Just take your time. So blessings to you. I hope that's helpful.
Very similar. She's definitely worried about this change. You've got the Moon card, Kathy, and that has to do with doubts and getting up in your head and the illusions that you create of worry. You feel as though you're drowning right now, and you need to come up above and surface to get that breath of fresh air. Okay. Yeah. This is about you trusting your instincts and also knowing that the gifts that you have are worthy of you using and utilizing. Remember something, retirement is bittersweet. It's not what it chalked up to be. It's great to have that time off, but we don't want to sit in the rocking chair and get old and feel as though our whole life is productive. And now what do we do, right? There's times where you really, you just want to run away from situations like that. It's bothering you. You've got that Seven of Swords, and that Seven of Swords is you have great doubt and trepidation. You feel as though somebody is out to get you, somebody that might not be in your end of the ring. But look at the picture. I love the graphics with the crow. Crows are wonderful messengers, and they give us the biggest messages. And somebody's going to rat on somebody here and let you know that they might not be as trustworthy. I always tell people, not everybody's our best friend. Don't be sharing things intimate that you really want to share, because sometimes they twist it to their own benefit. You're wearing yourself out with this stress in your head, my darling. Okay, take time out. Okay, this is the Four of Swords. Call a truce. Just rest up. Okay, take your time. Go slow. Don't rush. It's not a big rush for you to retire. You need to feel that timing is of the essence, and it's the best time for you. You'll know when it's time to retire. The Page of Cups comes in. Somebody might be coming in with an offer that's useful and up to date and modern. And you may want to listen to this individual. Now, I love the graphics on this. Says, yeah, when pigs can fly. Don't turn your nose up at something that could come in, something that you might never have thought you would be interested in, could be a blessing in disguise. Okay, the world is yours, my darling. Go after it. End of one cycle, a beginning of a new one. Okay, so you will have all the elements to go after something. Don't be afraid. But they're telling me timing is of the essence. You'll know when the right time is to make this change. Now, I wanted to pull an extra card, and this is interesting because Kathy was also discussing and referring to doubt. Okay, this says release all doubts and fears. You are currently undergoing changes. She talked about changes that are necessary for your highest good. They are changes that have been long awaited. Leave the past where it belongs. In the past, trust that everything now will fall into place for you in divine timing. And that's exactly what I was saying to you in this reading. So allow, ex-partner is coming for me. Okay. All right, ministry retirement. Okay, so ex-partner. So okay, but at the end of the day, this person gets caught. Okay, see the crow. They don't get away with it. Okay, whatever happens here, I always say this is a liar, the cheater, the thief, somebody who wants to betray you, somebody who portrays to, suck up to you because they want something out from you. Okay, but they get caught at the end of the day. Right now, they're going to be running scared. Okay, see, he's got his back. He's leaving a situation. But this whole situation leaves you tired. Okay, but release the old doubts and fears. Okay, you're currently undergoing a change that's going to come in. All right, and that's so much of that is what Kathy and I were talking about.
And I'm sitting here channeling this energy, and my guides are telling me you're going to be so busy. Granted, you're retiring, you're not doing the monetary job, but you're not stopping work. Your work continues. You're like Brenda and I. You have this natural need to heal, to give your gift to people, to be supportive of people, and constantly counseling people. You're going to be doing a lot of volunteer work. The plus side is you get to make your own schedule. You're not being ruled by other people telling you have to be here, this, that, the other. You get to take more charge of how you spend your time and where you put your work and your charity forward. My guides are telling me you're extremely, extremely giving person. It's just part of your makeup. There's no way you can change that part of yourself. You're always there for other people. You do need to take the time. And I pulled a surrender card to you, and I think it really applies because I think it's something you don't always do. Is it says surrender to the beauty of the natural world. And it says take the time to relax. Take a relaxing break and spend some time in nature. Replenish yourself, and the feeling of beauty and ecstasy is there. So ground yourself, get out there in nature, and allow yourself that time to rejuvenate and just be one with nature. You're always giving and giving and giving, but sometimes you just need to rejuvenate yourself. I have this same problem. And Brenda's always telling me, you need to take, that's why my card is the temperance card. You need to take care of yourself. You need to nurture yourself. Don't overtax yourself. Don't overdo it. And we have a tendency as workaholics, as healers, as givers, we're always putting everybody else before ourselves. So take the time to nurture yourself. So I love this card. It just so resonated to me. But my guides say, yes, it's time to consider slowing down. It's not going to ever stop. You're never going to there is no such thing as true retirement. We don't just sit down in a rocking chair, throw a blanket over ourselves and give up on life. It doesn't work that way.
And we get to choose what we want to do now, even though it may be work. Okay,
a lot more choices. You get to schedule your time the way you enjoy spending it.
I talked about the grounding on the grass and earthing and pulling that movie up on YouTube. This is what I have under my desk. This is a grounding mat.
And I need to buy that still.
It goes into the third hole. There's a 3-prong. It goes into that third little hole, which is not it's a ground. And it sits under my desk with my feet on it. If I can't get out to the grass and do it every day, I've got this under my desk, which grounds me. Yeah, she's had some complex surgery. She has slowed down. she says green grass. Yeah. She's the grass wasn't greener. I talked about her. She said her ex. Yeah, you know what? He may come crawling back because the grass wasn't greener. But Heather, you're going to be strong enough to just say, "Don't let the door hit you on the way out." It's no.
I'm going to tell you a secret, Heather. Those of us that are healers and that do a lot of healing work with people, and I'm sure Brenda can agree with this. We also have, because we absorb so much energy doing this kind of work, we have a tendency to have very complicated health issues that come forward. I had somebody say to me once, well, it's what have you done to get? No, it's not what have I done. It's that I absorb so much energy. I mean, I have 3 major autoimmune diseases.
We're the sea sponges of the sea.
And we absorb that energy, and we don't always protect ourselves well enough from it. And it can cause a lot of health issues. I always say, I came into this world, one of my purposes of being here is I am to contribute to science. I have been in like 5 major medical studies. That's part of why I'm here. I have chronic pancreatitis.
It's many other health issues too that were very dangerous and complicated.
I have had some crazy medical things, and I always end up with a whole team of doctors and all the interns in my room. Hey, it's my gift of giving back, I guess.
Yeah.
And I always tell my husband, don't worry about it. I'm going to make arrangements with the hospital. I'm going to donate my body to science. They'll take care of it just like my mother did, and then they'll send you my ashes back once they've done any kind of research.
It's probably an organ donor. That's what they said to me when I went in for my first.
Well, I don't think they want any of my organs, but
you can be put on.
Look at it for research.
You'll be putting there. My mother wanted that too for research.
Yeah, I'm a type 1 diabetic, so they're not going to be harvesting any of my organs.
Yeah. Okay, real country woman of Hanover. What do you see? Do you see me moving anytime soon? That's what I think she's saying. So relocating, right?
Arizona, desert. I'm seeing desert. Did I read that or did I pick that up? I don't know.
Do you see me moving anytime soon? See that?
I'm hearing a yes. Not immediately. Let's see what the cards.
Oh, you see her moving to a desert climate.
Yeah, I see a desert climate, a more arid climate. You're not in the mountains. I'd go to the mountains myself. But then,
Not me. I get nosebleeds in the mountains. I need to be by the water.
I need to be in the middle of the forest next to a lake. Mini lakes.
Yeah.
More lakes, the better.
Oh my God. There wouldn't be any bark left on those trees from hugging them.
Hey, I talked to trees. I grew up in the forest, and I meditated before I even knew what meditation was.
Oh, yeah. I know.
I got in the middle of the forest and just lay there. I had this tree, this huge 72-inch, 6-foot Doug fir that had fell on our property. I used to go up there and crawl on the top of that tree and lay down on it and meditate and listen to the trees talk in the nature. And I just missed that. And I got my cards out.
There's something about the smell of the water and the trees and the leaves underneath and all of that.
That's funny. I went out Friday night and I wore these really cute pants that I bought about 3 months ago. They're now too big on me. They fit really good when I bought them. But I have this Smokey the Bear t-shirt, and I always say I'm representing because I'm a Forest Service brat. My mom worked for the Forest Service. And it's Smokey the Bear, prevent forest fires, but it's all in the peach colors and stuff. And we go out to the Marriott in our area, and they have live bands Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And we go dancing. And we have fire crews because we have fires around us right now. And the fire crews have come in, and they're like, oh, I like your shirt. I said, yeah, I'm representing. They're like, Forest Service brat? I said, yep. Yeah. But yeah, I love that t-shirt. Well, in regards to your moving,
Snow Wolf, you're here.
It's future. Hi, Wolfie.
I was just saying, I never see Snow Wolf in my room.
I know. I forgot to send him a text.
Yeah. So welcome, Snow Wolf.
I do want to. In fact, I mentioned this the other day, but I don't know if you heard me. We need to add him to our prayer list and add him to the prayer list at church. He is having some problems with his vision. They haven't pinpointed what's causing it.
What's his first name?
I'll text it to you.
Okay, yeah, text me his first name because I'll put that, just the first name. I'll put that on the list at church. I'm in charge of the prayers of the people in the church, and I have a team of people on the calendar, and he'll get put on that list. You're on it, Kathy, but I put your last name on it too. But they don't know you here in Canada. Maybe it'll get you something. Okay.
Well, that English name, well, that Scottish English name of mine.
Nice to see you.
I pulled a timing card for it.
I didn't see Damara. She shows up. I hadn't seen Snow Wolf. He shows up. Boy, I just better keep saying names or we'll never get out of this room. Everybody's going to come in.
Well, that move, it says in the nearest future. Whatever that means. That's the timing card I pulled for you. I don't know why anybody would want to live in the desert, though.
No, me either.
I am not a desert dweller.
No, I'm not either. We need water. Water's oxygen to us.
Yeah, I need water. I would love to live by the ocean, but I can't afford the property there.
No, well, I'm on one of the biggest Great Lakes in Canada, Lake Ontario, so it's a beautiful body of water. Only it's so darn cold and deep, you can't swim in it. But I look at it every day. And if you follow me, guys, on Facebook, I post pictures of my sunrises and my sunsets and where I live here. And so follow me.
Well, Brenda, I actually mapped it out. Where I'm wanting to move to your house is about 2.5-hour drive. So. And I can't wait. I got to get my passport before I get moved so that I can go up to Canada. I have not seen the east side of Canada. I'm a BC girl because I lived in, BC was my backyard.
Yeah.
And somebody said to my husband and I the other day, "Oh, you guys are actually Canadian," because we both grew up on the border. And we played as much in Canada as we did in the United States because he was in Michigan in the Upper UP on the International Bridge. So he was always crossing the bridge into Toronto.
Yeah.
And I was the same way. I was 20 minutes from the border.
I'm roughly 3.5 hours from the border of Michigan where I am.
Yeah. But I'm going to be moving to Maryland, and it's pretty... Okay. A lot of toll bridges on the way.
Going to Maryland, I'm going through New York, the state of New York into Maryland that way.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
I pulled 5, right? 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, she got 6 because I got double cards in the middle. I'm coming in on this reading with the High Priestess. That's you following your highest intuition, your higher self. Leading your own way, you know what you need to be doing, and you are being guided because I get the Hierophant right behind that. Your path is guided. So this move is something you're wanting to do, you're needing to do, you're being guided to do in the near future. In the center of the reading, that's where the 2 cards came up. You have an internal battle going on right now with yourself, deciding, should I move? Can I move? Is this feasible? Blah, blah, blah. It's almost like my guys are saying, it's like you are trying to talk yourself into it and you're trying to talk yourself out of it at the same time. You haven't committed to it yet, but you're really wanting it. Deep down inside, you're wanting to make that move. But you have the 9 of Pentacles. It is going to be financially a good move for you. It's going to give you more security. So I don't know if you're leaving a high cost of living area, and it's going to make your finances more stable with this move. I'm hearing a yes. So you're going to have more financial stability as you move, relocate. You're going to get more balance in your finances and a balance in your house, your rent, house payment, that kind of stability. I get the 5 of Cups. That's that energy you're feeling, that that contemplation energy again. Fives are worrying, depression, contemplation. Don't cry over spilt milk. You've got two cups full. Those 2 cups are going to carry you forward. Um, you're going to be fine when you make that move. So, but right now you have a little heartache. You love where you're at now, but you're wanting change, and so it's sort of giving you a little bit of heartbreak in making that decision of which direction you want to go. So I would say don't rush. Really do your research into the area you're contemplating moving into, job opportunities, cost of living, weather patterns, everything. Take into consideration everything from where you're coming from to where you're moving to. It'll make you be a little bit more in touch. And wherever it is you're wanting to go, visit it. You get to know, the environment. What are the people like in that area? Is it a place that is someplace you really want to live? Take a trip, a small trip, a few days, get to know the people in the area, get to know the environment, the housing markets, the cost of living. I even say visit the grocery store. What's the difference in those kind of changes? Because all that counts. It's one of the things I'm doing is I'm researching where I want to move, where I want to relocate to make my money work for me, my retirement funds work for me better. So that's what I've got. What are you getting, Brenda?
Well, I got 4 big yeses and a no, and the only no is you worrying about this. Okay, this is about you going back and forth in your head. Like Kathy said, do I do this or don't I do this? It might leave you a little heartbreak, as she was saying that you're a little uncertain still right now. You've got fear and anxiety that's making you feel unbalanced about this move. Um, there's going to be, you are moving in a new direction. It'll be like a brand new beginning for you with the judgment card. Okay, I see you moving forward in a new direction, and you're going to be doing some self-evaluation and questioning, why do I want to move? Where would I want to move? Like Kathy said, do your research, find out. You could be thinking about money, negotiating. You're going to want to pick a place that's going to really bring you to your greater good and make you happy. This is the gift card of the 6 of Pentacles. And I always say that these are gifts of generosity that come in. Something might show up. Somebody might step forward and say, hey, I heard about this apartment or this house or this location or this whatever that you might be interested in. And it could work out for you. You might be discussing your money with a banker. This is the Pentacle. He always comes up, smelling like a rose and landing on his feet. He can't make a mistake. This is the Midas touch card. So this is a gift card. But I think a lot of it has to do with money, real country woman, and you will be counting your pennies and your money, trying to stretch it to get the most out of it. But at the end of the day, you want to seek the happiness, and that's the 10 of Cups. And I do believe that that's possible here. If you get out of your head and you do the research, okay, this can be a beautiful brand new beginning for you. Stay confident. Okay.
So is it the desert, real country woman, that you're actually contemplating Arizona, New Mexico, something like that?
Because she loves the mountains.
I love the mountains too. I wouldn't know why anybody would want to leave the mountains.
Well, I was married.
I'm a redhead though, I don't seek hot places. So
well, I was married on Mount Etna in Sicily. Look it up. It's one of the biggest, most active volcanoes on the planet. And my crazy husband said, let's go do it. And God stepped up and the powers that be stepped up. I had a 12-count indigenous native marriage, and the wind died down for a few minutes as we were calling in our ancestors to bless my wedding.
That's sort of like the blizzard that happened on my first marriage. My first marriage, it was sort of a sign that maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this.
No, mine was a sign. It was a good sign, though. Yeah, it was amazing. And then I had to legalize it when I came to Canada. So I thought, how can I top this on the mountain that my husband chose? So I decided that we needed to legalize, and I got my girlfriend, who's a minister, 8 of us into a helicopter, and we went over Niagara Falls. However, it was in an ice storm, and he had to bring that thing down fast. As soon as he heard me say I do, boom, I lost my hearing. My eardrums popped. I couldn't hear for hours after that. Crazy.
Wow.
My kids call us adventure junkies. Yes. Okay. Real country woman. There's a good possibility that you will be moving. Okay.
Well, Arizona does have mountains. They have a mountain community. It actually is very pretty. I just wouldn't want to live on the desert floor. It's extremely hot there.
Yeah, the snakes come out at night. Okay. They do. When we talk
There's
about
snakes everywhere, Brenda. I've never lived any place that there hasn't been snakes.
Riding our motorcycles, from Las Vegas to over the desert to California, and everybody said, make sure you got your snake boots on because they come out at dusk. Anyway, okay, Tracy, do you see a move to Arizona within a year? So Tracy, it wasn't.
There's the Arizona. Maybe that's
for Arizona. Yeah,
maybe that's where I got the Arizona.
That's where you got it. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so she wants.
Yeah, and Snow Wolf is in Arizona. He's in the
Tucson. That's what he said. That's amazing. So Arizona is a beautiful place if you have allergies. It's a wonderful golfing community. Yeah, they say
asthma to high desert, and I die as soon as I hit Nevada, Arizona, Texas, and New Mexico. Right. I cannot breathe.
Yeah, we need moisture. I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Tracy, let's see what we have for you, darling. Arizona within a year.
What's your question?
Okay, it's there. Do you see a move to Arizona within a year? I'm using my yes/no cards. So.
I'm using my timing cards. Release all expectations. Let's see what else. Let me draw another one. Random cut. Within a couple of months. So this may be a fast move, huh? See what the cards have to say. And it's funny because I live in Central California. It's pretty arid, deserty here too. It's farm country, but it's farmland, but it's crazy. And my daughter's a desert dweller too, and I don't get it because she's Native American and she's from northeastern Washington. It's just so anti.
Well, no, isn't it Navajo? Isn't it Navajo that's out there?
Oh no, she's Nez Perce. She's a French Indian. In fact, half of her tribe is in Canada.
What's Métis? What that is?
In fact, they just gave them dual citizenship for BC and the U.S. because the tribe is divided between.
Snow Wolf says Tucson, not Phoenix. It's better mountains. Okay. Let's see what we have for you, Tracy. Go ahead.
Tracy, I've got a strength card for you. So, you're not going in this blindly. You're using your strength, your knowledge, that fire energy, that Leo energy, making this decision. You know what you want. And you have that strength to create and manifest what you want, because this is something you've been dreaming of. This is something you have manifested with this 7 of Cups. You're emotionally tied to this wanting to, this change, this move. Right in the center of the reading, I love this card because it says the Wheel of Fortune. You're on path. So you are following your destiny in your decision making on making this move. You're not doing it blindly, though. I've got the Hangman. You're not hung up on this. You've taken this into full perspective. You're looking at all the opportunities that are out there. You're looking at a 360-degree angle. You know why you want to be there. You know why you want to be in that environment. My guides are saying there's something spiritual about your moving there. It gives you that feeling of connectedness to spirit. It's a powerful state.
Go to Sedona. That's where I would love to see if I went.
Oh, Sedona! Oh my gosh, I would like to go to Sedona. And then, I've got the Queen of Swords as the final card of this reading. That's you're taking that strength energy. I love it when we get matching cards at tail ends, the beginning and the end of the readings. This is that strength, that truth, that you know what you want to do. That you're taking charge. Your strength in making things happen, and standing in your truth, your power, your reasoning. I'm getting a yes. You just need to do this. You're following a path. This is something. It's part of you. This is something that's you're needing to do. There's more than one reason for you doing it. It's spiritual. It's connectiveness. It's I don't know if you're artistic, creative. That's part of that lioness energy. Is that creativity? But it's a connection. And I like Snow Wolf. Sedona is too. Yes.
Yeah, because everybody has to go there for their spiritual healing. I know.
But all of it's the parallels of Arizona. It's just very spiritual. And there's parts of it. I love the mountainous areas where you get the conifers and all that because
Tracy, I've got yes, but you're very trepidatious about it. There is something holding you back here. I think in part of you says, I want to get away from all the trials and tribulations. I want to get away from all the hassles that I've had in the past. It's been difficult for you. You've overcome a lot of burdens. And I think you're of two minds here. All these cards are yes, but this card, and this is a card that says you're worried about leaving behind either relationships or memories that you've built in that area. The King of Wands comes in and says, you know what? You're in charge of this. Stay focused. Go after this goal if it's truly what you want to do on a soul level. What you nurture, you're going to see grow with the Empress. Okay. So stay focused. I think what you're going to be considering is the finance aspect of it. Okay. With the Six of Pentacles. Make sure that you pick and choose somewhere that you know in the future you can afford to be. All right. Now, Snow Wolf says, don't go to Sedona. It's too expensive, but do your research. Now, a very interesting card. I did decide to pull that extra card and listen to your message. Of course, you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. But, we are here to support you. That's what the universe says. So if this is
where you're coming from.
Yeah, if this is your desire, go for it. Okay? Don't be afraid. The universe says, yeah. Okay, Erica. We've got Erica coming in next. Let me go back and find Erica. And here you are. A general. Okay, Erica, you're making it nice and easy. That's good. All right.
I like the energy on your cards. The underlying card of this reading is the Three of Pentacles. That's working hard in conjunction with its collaboration. It's working with others. That could be family, home, career, but it's working in conjunction with others to reach your goals. Underlying with that is, got you have money in your cards, is that Nine of Pentacles, financial stability, wealth. I love this because the first card in the reading that comes up is the Nine of Pentacles. That's abundance coming your way. That's hard work. It's abundance. Cups are water energy. That's that flowing energy of abundance coming your way. Your needs will be taken care of. Spirit seeing that it's going, but it's coming in at a steady pace because it's followed by the Knight of Pentacles. It's slow and steady as he goes. It's the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it's a constant knight. He's moving on a regular, steady pace, just pace by pace by pace. So go as you just allow it to come and arrive. You're putting your work into this, and it will pay off, and you'll prosper from it. Center of the reading is the Three of Wands. That's that active energy that you're waiting for your ships to come in, and Spirit is telling me, yes, they will arrive. So whatever you're waiting for, that financial security that's coming towards you is going to arrive, because that's followed by the stars. Your wish is coming true. That energy, that connection with Spirit above, that wishes and fruition that you put out there, your intentions you put out there in the universe, is coming back to pay off. And yes, you have manifest this with the Seven of Cups. All your manifestations and wishes and dreams are going to be fulfilled with that water energy. So I love these cards. Beautiful reading. And it's amazing. A lot of action coming towards you. So just be patient. You remember, we got this Knight of Pentacles leading the way. So slow and steady as you go. It will just build its way forward. So love these cards.
Beautiful.
These readings are really interesting today.
I know, aren't they? Yeah. Erica,
you're diverse.
Erica, oops, look what we got. We got one sec. I'm going to have to take it. Erica, you are the Queen of Cups. And, you're going to be making wise and mindful decisions and choices that are good for you. Okay. Make sure that you take that time to really think about what it is you want to do. There's a leap of faith here that you're thinking about. Don't be afraid. As long as you prepare yourself, and you hear me say this all the time in my readings, don't jump off that cliff till you check your parachute, okay? If you're in a row, if there's some project or there's some passion that you have, pick and choose what's going to make your heart sing and make you happy. You don't settle, and don't take a second best or a back seat. There could be something new coming in that's going to make you want to run really quick towards it and charging towards it. But put the brakes on. Be careful of signing any documents that need to be legally notarized. Read between the lines, but also be mindful this week that you don't. Number one, they're telling me to pay attention to the details, but also be careful of the environment around you, and that means driving your car, walking in around traffic, anything like that. I don't see anything happening, but I'm just saying, don't rush. Take your time. The strength.
I say that, Brenda, because as soon as you started to say that, I was like, yeah, ever have that day where you get in the car and you have near miss after near miss after everybody's cutting you off? She needs to watch out for that.
Yeah.
It's not that you're going to have an accident. They're just everybody's getting in your way, but nobody actually hits you.
It's funny how that came up, eh? Well, remember, you're stronger than you actually think you are. This is the strength card. This is about you moving forward, making the right decisions and choices that'll benefit you. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in other people's drama. I always say, don't jump into the heat of the moment and then say things you might regret later. Okay. The King of Pentacles comes in. You could be dealing with banking issues, money issues, doors of opportunity opening up, because this card that was stuck underneath the Queen of Cups is the Two of Pentacles. And that's a card that says you need to bring yourself to balance, do some time management, and you may be juggling. Yeah, you might be juggling, time management right now, trying to get things done. But it's also a card of two decisions, two choices, two offers, two options that you might be subjected to. You're not going to make a mistake with the King of Pentacles. You'll make the right choice. You're stronger than you actually believe you are. Just make sure you put the brakes on if you're overly excited. Be prepared. Prepare for the unexpected. That's what I have for you, Erica. Thank you so much.
That's funny when I could just do that. I have days like that. Every once in a while, I'll just have a day. I'll get in the car and it doesn't matter where I'm going. Somebody's cutting me off. And they're running a light. And I always hear that. I have a tendency not to just jump the light as soon as it changes and stuff like that. I'm always waiting for somebody to just fly through the intersection. But
that was a lesson I learned. I became a better car driver when I got my motorcycle license, because you just don't.
Definitely.
Don't want to run through a light quick, because you won't get a second chance if you move. Oh, you're welcome, Erica. Thank you so much.
My biggest fear is my husband and I was on the back of his bike and we were like less than 1/8 of a mile from our driveway,
usually
And
happens.
these guys in a pickup truck come by. They pass us. Well, it's a two-way road. They pass us on the right and tried cutting us off and tried to make us drop the bike. And my husband just blew up. And I'm like, I'm hitting him on the back. Stop. I'm on the back of the. You're not going to chase and kill these guys, you know.
No, because they're going to get you. They're bigger.
Because we're on a bike. And not only that, I'm on the back. You don't chase some.
Yeah. You don't
idiots down that try to kill you with their car.
Don't make the decision for my life. I got it.
Yeah. But I mean, we were literally, we could see the driveway.
Yeah.
And, you know, thank God we were right at the driveway, because had we been turning into the driveway, they would have taken us out. I mean, it was the scariest thing I've ever seen. But, you know, people, they always say, oh, it's the motorcycle's fault. No, most motorcycle accidents, it's the other cars around them that cause the accidents, because they're not watching for the cyclists. And most cyclists I know, they're not crazy and daring. You know, the young teenage ones, okay, that's an iffy. But most adult riders that are riding, have been riding for years, are very, very cautious when they're on their bikes. Yeah. And yeah, I miss it. My husband, in fact, yesterday on the way going out last night to go dancing, we hit 6 different groups of Harley groups that were out riding their bikes. Everybody had their bikes out yesterday. The weather was beautiful.
Yeah.
And my husband's heart, I can just, every time he sees them, I'm like, oh, the friends of yours? He goes, well, of course. But I can feel his heart sink. He just wants to be out there with him riding.
Oh, I hear him. It's a brotherhood and a sisterhood, that's for sure.
But with his back injuries, my guys are telling me he's never going to get on the back of a bike. I told him, you need to try, Kenny.
Yeah. Okay, MJ. Thank you for your donation. Your super chat. Hi, I would like to know about my friendship with Roberto. Okay, she's asked this before, but we'll see what the energy has for you now. Let's see what we've got here.
Is this an on again, off again relationship? Because I keep on seeing it on off.
Yeah. Well, it's a friendship relationship. It's not been a romantic one yet. So when I've read her before, he wants to keep it a friendship, not a romance. And if she's willing to do that and hang in, then that's fine. But anyway, we'll see. I don't want to get into it till I see what Spirit and the cards have.
Yeah, I was just listening to what my guys were telling me.
No, it hasn't been that.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
The underlying card of the reading is the world. The world is a completion. It's a full circle. It's a beginning to the end. It's you come full circle. This isn't your first life with this person. This is somebody you've been with through many lifetimes, and that's why you feel such a strong connection to them. There's some unstable energy around this relationship. Although you have a very good friendship, you also have some avarice in this relationship too, because the first card in the reading is the devil. And I'm getting that, I don't know, there's some give and take in this relationship. Sometimes it's overwhelming. It's can be suppressive at times. And then sometimes you feel like you're on top of the world. It's got that yin yang, a positive and negative that goes back and forth in it. My guys are saying you need to deal with the friendship side of this relationship. This is not one that you need to go long term on. Although you consider him a lover, you do love this person deeply. You both love each other, but that doesn't mean you necessarily need to be together in that way. not all relationships are meant to be fulfilled in love and marriage and children and the whole big happy family thing. Sometimes relationships are there. I'm feeling like this is a past life thing. You've had those relationships together where it was a great thing, and you did the love marriage, and you want to. There's part of you that wants to rekindle that, but that's not what's meant to be in this lifetime, is what I'm hearing. Um, you can't force that situation. Um, but you love and respect each other deeply. You would do anything for each other. But a long-term relationship, that marriage thing, I'm not hearing that is what the thing. There is somebody out there for you, because I get the Three of Pentacles, or the Three of Wands in the center of the reading, which is telling me your ship's going to come in. There's somebody out there that's going to come towards you, that is going to be a good, healthy relationship. It's not going to end your friendship. That it's going to be respected. But there is somebody better out there. I get the Page of Wands coming forward, telling you that you need to move forward with this. Take that energy, move on, and seek long-term relationship from others, because there's somebody out there better for you. And I get the Four of Pentacles as the last card of the reading, telling you need to hold on to your money, your finances, stability, invest in yourself. Be very frugal with your money. Don't be irrational with it. Don't lend money out to a lot of people or anything right now. Hold on to what you have. Invest in yourself. Invest in your future, because it's going to serve you right. But my energy around the relationship of this is it's a long-term relationship. It's you are twin flames. You have moved in and out of lifetimes together, and I'm hearing yes, yes, yes. But this isn't the lifetime that you're meant to share it as a couple. This is more of a lifetime that you need to respect each other as friends. And you'll be there off and on for each other, but it's not meant to be a long-term in friendship, and not long-term in sexual marital relationships. How's that? There is somebody coming towards you, though. You need to be open to other relationships, though. Yeah, they're moving in fast. So somebody's charging towards you with fire energy, with strength, creativity. I hope that's helpful. Seems, yeah. What are you getting, Brenda?
Yeah, I'm just writing a letter here.
Save me here. I felt so negative. But it's not negative. It's a good thing. It's just you need that.
Okay, Erica, interesting cards. I had to write this down because I dropped two cards as I was shuffling, and I'm going, why? And they said, don't lower your standards, MJ. Okay. There is definitely going to be a separation in this relationship. You will eventually, it'll peter out, you'll pull away, and you guys will just move on. Okay. If I don't get the fact that Roberto is being 100% truthful with you. This is the king. He generally has integrity. He's truthful. He's honest, and all of that. I think Roberto is more interested in working, and the love of his life is money. Okay, I see him focused more on money and the material part of his life than actually love. He's always confused. He can never make up a decision. Okay. It's like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What do I do? Where do I go? He never can come forth and give you a real big decision. The Knight of Pentacles comes in, and you're waiting forever. This guy is so slow. It's a wonder he's got a pulse and a heartbeat. Okay. I'm seeing this guy. He's never going to move fast. He's never going to change this friendship. Now, my darling MJ, I've said this to you before. If you're happy with what you're receiving from this guy in just a friendship, a buddy friendship with no fringe benefits, okay, then yeah, the choice is yours. But the death card comes in to tell me that it's going to end. Okay. Now, as Kathy had said, there may be somebody new coming in. And I love how this death card in this deck, Kathy uses
a new beginning.
There's a brand new beginning. Look at this. Look how you can see an opening and a porthole there. A beautiful new beginning. So there is a situation. The only way, my darling MJ, that you're going to allow this new relationship to come into you is to walk away, separate from Roberto. Don't get your heart set on wanting it to ever become any more. And then you don't have to feel guilty about meeting somebody new. You, I think, are living with the dream that you wish Roberto would make it more. He has no intention because he's just too busy making money. Okay? He's focused on that. And there's nothing wrong with that. It might not be his time. He may, and it might not even be anything personally affront towards you. He just isn't interested in a relationship with anybody right now. That's what I'm seeing. It isn't you, it's anybody.
Yeah, I just heard he doesn't commit to anything but work.
Yeah, no. Okay, so moving on, we've got that's Roberto. We're getting double readings coming in here. So I did post, guys, that where Too Cute came in again. Eric came in again. Jojo, you're here. Where are you? I've got to find Jojo.
Yeah, I don't think we've read for Jojo yet.
No, I'm looking for Jojo. Jojo was having a problem. Here we are. Was having a problem trying to pay, and Jojo's paid now. So Jojo, you made your payment, sweetheart. Do you have any specific topic that you want us to focus on in this reading? Okay, relationships, work, career, move, whatever. Or do you want us to give you a general reading on the energy that could be possibly coming your way? Okay, so leave us a little note here because we're going to be reading now. Okay, Jojo. Okay, so Jojo and Erica are the last of the super chats today. Let me see, Erica. And we've got Too Cute again and Erica coming in. So they will be the last of the super chats. And I always end my day with Damara. And we always pull cards, 3 cards for Damara. So guys, it is going on to 5 o'clock soon. And that will mean that Kathy and I have been out here 2 hours. I never try to extend the 2 hours because I have to be mindful of everybody's time here. And it's been beautiful. But we get so busy, we never get to read everybody. But we've had a really good positive room of lots.
Very good.
Been
That's funny, when I read on my own and when I hit that 2 hour mark, I am just like, whew. When I read with you, my 2 hour mark, I'm like, oh, has it been 2 hours?
Anne says too, and Anne, when Anne wasn't feeling well, she says, I might only come out for an hour. I said, Anne, whatever makes you feel good. So halfway through an hour and a half, I said to her, Anne, we've gone over. Oh no, I'm on a roll now. I'm good.
Yeah, and my StreamYard has finally thrown a clock up on my screen that's telling me how long I've been on. It's right above our pictures. I've never had that feature on it before. I love that because it allows me to remember to shut down my list coming in and stuff. I tried to shut off about an hour to hour 15 minutes in so that I don't go past the hour and a half to 2 hour mark. And I always try to, like I said, if you come and enjoy my room and you're a new person that's subscribing to my channel, I will give you a full reading that day. So come and join me. I'm trying to build my channel up and get my viewerships back up, but come join me. I love the energy of reading. So okay, we're reading Damara, is that correct? No, we're reading
Too Cute, because she paid us for one in the very beginning. I want to go back to it. Sorry guys, I'm making it busy. Okay, so she did ask about Sean Sharma and what's coming up, and then I'm going down here again.
Does that say what should I do?
It says what should I do, but I thought I saw another statement on her part here. Moving through here. Jojo is Jojo.
I'm a Pisces. You don't ask a Pisces what to do. I'm always a go with the flow.
Yeah. I think you rely on spirit, eh?
I do.
Sometimes yeah.
I manifest a lot and then I leave it to divine timing. And
okay.
I've got a great team of guys here.
Okay, so I know you both gave me a read on Sean earlier, but after some thinking, will there be any connection between us this week? What should I do? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you what you should do right now because Spirit's stepping forward at this time, too cute, but I will pull cards on this anyway, okay? You need to be the first one to make the first move. Don't be afraid. If this is something you feel passionate about, you really want a relationship to go, don't wait for that person to step up. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what ethnicity you are. I don't care what country you live in. If you feel passionate about something, it's okay, even as a woman, to step out there and go after what you want. I'll tell you, when I met my husband on the dating site, I knew after I met him, I phoned him and we talked for 4 more hours on the phone. It blew him out of the water. And he married me 7 months later on an active volcano. I went to Venice. I went to the Amalfi. I went all over Italy. He flew me all over Italy, the most romantic, beautiful wedding you could imagine. That would never have happened, maybe, or it might not have happened when it did, because I think he was really intimidated by me. I'm a strong woman, I'll admit it, self-employed my whole life. He's calm and easygoing and kind of shy, and he balances me. Right? He balances me, and that was it. That gave him the green light to go ahead. So in this day and age, if you want Shan that bad, make the first call. Ask this person out for a coffee. I don't say you have to get intimate. Go after what you want because you're never going to know unless you do. Because maybe Shan's moving slow. Because I think I pulled out that, wasn't it, the Knight of Wands moving slow. So yeah, don't be afraid to go after this. But we're going to pull cards on this too. Okay, so you want to know if it's going to happen this week. I think it'll happen this week if you make the move.
That is so funny because I'm right with you on that one, Brenda. Also, being a Pisces, my husband is a Cancerian. Now, if anybody knows anything about Cancerians, especially Cancer men, they're a little bit shy. They're a little bit crabby. They're a little bit intimidated. And my husband went around telling everybody under the moon he had met this cutest little redhead. Would love to go out with her, but he didn't think I would even consider going out with him. And everybody's beating their head against the wall trying to figure out who this cute little redhead is. Now, mind you, I know everybody he knows. I've known his business partner for years, and it was just killing him. I go to the coffee shop one day, and his business partner and his good friend were sitting there having coffee, and I came in after work and ordered a cup of coffee and sat down. I was sitting behind him, and they're sitting there chatting away. And Paul says to Bill, yeah, I ran into Raj earlier today. He's talking about that redhead again. Damned if I can't figure out who this redhead is. And he happened to look over at me at that moment when he said it. And he goes, I know who it is. Bill's going, who? And he turns around, he looks at me. Next thing I know, I've got these 2 guys staring me down. I'm like, what? Boy, within a week, word had got around. This is a restaurant. All of us met and had coffee together on a regular basis, a bunch of our friends. Next thing I know, we're all having dinner together, 15 people, are setting Roger and I up. And he's out on a job. Bill and Roger run a plumbing company together. So he's always go. Bill calls him and says, hey, come down and meet us for dinner. And full table. Paul, he's a big old guy, sitting against the wall next to me. He says, I'm uncomfortable as Roger's pulling in the driveway. I'm going to move to the other side of the table. Being the only seat left at the table, boom, they had us next to each other. And he's trying to shyly ask me if I'd like to go out to dinner. He's trying to be quiet and subtle about it. And the whole group chimes in. Well, do you want to go out with him or not? And I'm like, oh my God, they're embarrassing this poor man. And I said, no, why don't you come over to my house? I'll make you dinner. And he goes, okay. And I don't
That
even
was
do
it.
that. But I actually ended up asking him out because they couldn't get the words out. Everybody was getting involved.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
So
we've been
that's,
together ever since. So, yeah,
don't be afraid to go out
don't be
after.
afraid.
If this is what you really want to, you need to get your answer one way or the other, right?
Communication, I say, is the heart and soul of a relationship. So if you can step forward and speak your truth and be honest, hey, I'd really like to go out with you. I'm interested, whatever. Tell them how you feel. Be honest about it. You'd be amazed. And although anybody's watched my husband, yesterday my husband could hardly see straight. He had to be coming through and getting
Oh, I
involved.
know he wasn't in a good mood. He was worried about his stomach. He was hungry. He's a hungry bear.
Well,
With
he seems to have a thing with the stomach. As I was telling you, I'm doing a lot of food prep, advanced meal planning, because I can hardly eat anything anymore since last December. And of course, he's just sure I'm going to starve him to death because I'm not eating. Therefore, I might deprive him of food.
Oh yeah, right. That'll be the day.
And he's like a pregnant woman. He thinks he's eating for two. And I don't know why he's losing weight.
We are going to pull cards on this. Too cute for you, just the same. Thank you for stepping forward with another question in your super chat. So,
yeah,
Kathy, I'll go ahead if you want. You know what? You're pretty strong. Too cute. Don't be afraid. Okay, don't hide. Let yourself get out there and be brave. Make the first call. Make the first move. That's the only way you're going to find out. Take yourself to center. I know you're thinking about it. I know you're contemplating about it with the Temperance card. But if you don't get up and you don't go after what you want, it won't happen. Plan your move. Okay. Don't be afraid. Let him know what you have to offer and what he has to lose if he says no. The world is your oyster. Okay. You've got the world here. This will be the end of one cycle in your life and the beginning of a new one. And maybe it's going to be the fact that you're finally stepping forward and doing something and being brave about it. It's going to work out in your favor because you've got the King of Pentacles, and that's the Midas touch card. And that means things can work out for you, but you need to move forward. But I'm going to tell you something. When I dropped 2 cards, they said to me, don't lower your standards. Okay. If this guy doesn't want to step up and take this beyond the next level, move on. Okay. But make the move. You're never going to know. I mean, it's better. You know what? They say rejection is God's protection. Rejection is redirection. Okay. So don't be afraid of rejection. Okay. Sometimes it isn't a personal affront on you. Like I was saying when I was doing the other reading, it might be this guy is just not ready to commit to anybody. Okay.
That's funny. The first card in the reading is the Death card.
Yeah.
The new beginnings, endings, and new beginnings. And with this guy, I'm feeling like he has a lot of fear in committing into relationships. I don't know if he's had bad experiences in the past, or he's just not trusting, or he's not feeling like he's worthy of being loved. But he has I feel like there's a fear in this. So he's not one that easily can step forward and reach out and ask somebody out. It's like, oh, she's too pretty. She's not going to want to have anything to do with me type, which is BS. If you're interested in somebody, say something, So he has a lot of fear behind this. And I see that this is him. He's like, oh, what do I do? And he's afraid of being rejected. Your ships can't come in unless you take the first step. So I'm hearing a yes, ask him out. It's not a matter of charity. It's a matter of seeking out what you want. I've got the 6 of Pentacles here, which is the charity card. This isn't a charity situation. You're not a charity case. He's not a charity case. But if somebody doesn't step up to the plate and say something about the way they really feel, it's going to the ship's going to sail away and go into another direction. So you have to roll that dice and take the chances. By doing that, I get a yes card. Your truths will come out. You've got to stand in that truth energy. Set yourself free, that the freedom to live in your truth, be positive about it. I think he's very interested in you. He's just shy. He's just afraid to take that first step. He's not a guy he's not a player. He's not the kind that's just going after women everywhere. He's very shy. He's very inexperienced in the matters of love. Um, he has feelings for people, but he never speaks up. So he's the ships have sailed on. You have a lot of conflict in allowing yourself to do that. It's like you were raised in a household that says girls don't call boys. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be chased. You're not supposed to chase. You know what? If there's somebody you want and you want to get to know them, speak up. Speak your truth. You know, live in this energy, not this energy. Speak your truth. I did pull underlying cards. Just as is coming, you're going to find balance by taking the first step. It's a good thing. You have a lot of options here, and those options are always by the heart. Following your heart and the decisions you make and the options you take. So know that this option is available to you, because once you do, it's going to move quickly. And you'd be surprised. I think he's really into you. He's just afraid to take that first step. That's the energy I'm getting from it.
Okay, too cute for you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, maybe he thinks you're too cute for him.
Did we read JoJo?
I'm on that name, my Irish wit.
Did we read JoJo?
No, I do not believe we did read JoJo.
And then I didn't know if she was here, and I think I moved on. So she just wants a general, whatever the universe wants her to know. Okay, JoJo, here we go. I didn't think we did either. I mean, I pulled her up, and then she wasn't here, and I think I moved on to someone else.
I like the JoJo name because I would not know how to say her last name.
Taglio Canellan.
Yeah, I'm really good at slaughtering things. I'm very dyslexic.
That's okay. Okay, and then our last one will be Erica. Erica's come in twice here. Thanks, ladies. Okay, too cute. You know what I told you.
Good luck. Let us know how it goes. Too cute.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
I think he's really into you, though.
Go after what you
Somebody
want.
got to take that first step. Might as well be you.
Yeah.
So, JoJo.
Better to know than be guessing all the time. What if, right?
Just thank God it's, we're not in the 18th century or something where it would be taboo to do such a thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's interesting. The underlying card of this reading is obstacles with the Eight of Swords. You put obstacles in your way. Be truthful to yourself of what it is you're wanting to do. You're causing your own roadblocks. We could be our own worst enemy sometimes. Don't bind yourself up. Let those chains go so you can move forward. You're going into this reading with the King of Swords. This is that king that's strong, powerful. He stands in his own truth. He knows what he wants. He takes charge. He has that fighting energy, that strength that allows him to lead the way. You are that energy of the King of Pentacles. Just let those swords down and don't be in your own obstacles. You have been through things. And you are in that position right now where you have, with the Four of Swords, you've come out of a battle, a bad situation, something you've gone through. You have taken the time to stop, rest, and contemplate what you've been through. Look at all the positive lessons that came out of it. Don't think of dwell on the negative. Let the negative things go. They're no longer serving you. Move forward in that positive energy, those life lessons that you've learned from past relationships. It's going to allow you to live into your truth, what you want, what directions you want to go. In the center of the reading, I get that Knight of Cups. That's taking charge of your life, following your intuitive energy, that creativity, your intuition, your strength, your knowledge, seeking the abundance you well deserve, because that is going to come your way. You're taking charge of this energy moving forward. And what it's going to bring you is that Ten of Pentacles, a treasure chest of abundance, financial stability, and energy moving forward. Then I get the Ace of Cups as the final reading. Your cup runneth over in abundance, in that beautiful energy, just taking charge, that going with that flow. The abundance of the fish in the water, that's just a symbolic symbol of wealth. Having fish in your cup, that's wealth. It's food. It's keeping you alive, that life energy. And this is a new cycle that you're starting through as you move through this energy. Pentacles, of course, are the cycle of the moon cycle is a new beginning. That new cycle that you're moving into is beautiful energy. So just take charge, trust in yourself. Quit being your own obstacle, though. We have a tendency to do that, cause our own roadblocks, not allow ourselves to move forward when we know we need to. So step into that take charge energy, that courage energy that sword gives us. So, and you, Brenda.
Okay. I just texted Andre and asked him if he wanted to order a pizza for supper. I had eggplant out, but it's going to take me a while to bread it and make eggplant parm, so I'll do it tomorrow.
Oh, that sounds so good. I haven't had eggplant parm forever.
I had good intentions, but it's going to be too late. Okay, so no problem. Okay, so Jojo, thank you so much for coming into my chat room. It's so nice to see a refreshing new face as well. Okay, so the universe is telling you, Jojo, you have all the ability to create something magical in your life right now. The magician is a major manifester. I see you as quite a spiritual person who follows that law of attraction and who does spirituality and affirmations in your life. If not on a daily basis, you do believe in it. The universe could be sending you something in the form of time, effort, support, and maybe something unexpected could come in, like a little bit of a windfall, where you're going to be able to create the happiness that you want. You're leaving behind something that was very disappointing. You've got the Six of Swords. That means you're leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. Now, I always tell people, you throw a rowboat in the middle of the ocean, you're bound to get a wave now and then. So there's still going to be a little bit of challenge that you may be having to traverse and maneuver around, okay? But you'll be able to do it. What you're leaving behind what you're going to will be a lot more than what you're leaving behind. You have two, not one, but you have two pages, and they're very different. The Page of Swords says you may be getting some information, something exciting and new coming in. I see you've been walking on eggshells. They're showing me about a situation. It may cause a delay to your plans, but you need this information to move forward. And then the next one comes in. And once you've dealt with the Page of Swords, you'll be able to accept the wonderful new exhilarating beginning with the Page of Wands, new opportunities. Both of these are baby steps towards a new beginning. And at the end of the day, you're going to get it. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. And I say this is walking in your garden of abundance, being able to keep your eyes open. This is also success in entrepreneurship and self-employment. If you're thinking of opening up a passive or a business on your own, don't be afraid to do it, because chances are you'll do very well at it. This is a time for you to put your feet up and enjoy the progress and the success you have even now. So that's what I have for you, Jojo. Thank you so much. And our very last one is Erica. Again, and Erica said the owner of the place I'm working for is trying to date me. Would like to know what Spirit has to say.
They're trying to what?
Date her. They want to go with her.
Been there.
Okay. So is this a good thing or a bad thing? The owner.
You've got new opportunities coming towards you, as my guides are telling me. Don't feel like you should be locked into where you're at now, because there are really good things out there for you. Got a cheerleading squad over here again. Okay, let's see what cards.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Well, as I start out of the reading, starts out with you looking at the situation head on. And I see you're walking away from something. So whatever's going on, you need to assess that and walk away from that energy because it's going to lead you into victory. And that's funny because it's what I was hearing from my guys before I started pulling cards. So you have victory coming out. So you may want to look out at the universe and see what else is available to you. Get some feelers out there. See what opportunities arise because I feel like as you move in this energy, it's going to be financially prosperous with the Ten of Pentacles right in the center of the reading. So it may be time for change. And that, gosh, that's interesting. My guys are going, yes, get it out there. That's funny. It's funny energy. Yeah, you've got prosperity coming your way though. So look for new opportunities because I think opportunities are getting ready to knock on the door. That's followed by that King of Pentacles. That's your creativity, your abundance energy. This is a nurturing king. This is a king that knows how to take care of himself. He goes with the flow. He's using his knowledge, his intuition, his creativity to create his abundance. And offers are going to be coming with the Four of Cups. Many offers. Don't ignore any of them. You know, that one cup in the year may be the right one for you. So take a look at all offers that start coming towards you. I say get yourself out there, clean up that resume, put it out there, see what's going on because I feel like there's going to be abundant change coming up in your life, and it's something that you should seek out. The underlying card of the reading on all of this, the Ace of Wands. That's that fire energy. That's that leadership. That's that taking charge of yourself and your life. That's creativity, knowledge, experience, all moving forward. So I say embrace it. I think you're in charge of this. Underlying from that is that Knight of Swords that take charge. You know, that's your strength, energy, your ability to fight that good fight. Stand up for yourself in your own truth. So I love these cards. So I'm hearing opportunity knocking at your door. It's a matter of taking charge of it.
Okay.
Brenda? Crazy.
All right. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to pull a romance card for the beginning one. They're telling me you need this. There I go. You got the card Passion. I think this guy's out for one thing. Shall I say anymore? I think that, this could be a very passionate relationship, but it might not last long. Okay, the Tower is here. You may have to, something might come crashing down. It might be short-lived. Okay. And you might realize with the Eight of Cups that you might move on in a new direction. Okay. It could be hot and heavy for a short period, but I think once you get to know him, it might not last. Okay. Often when they're super passionate like that in the beginning, it wears off quickly. You might be thinking about somebody in your past as well, being nostalgic, but somebody could be returning to you from your past. Okay. But someone might be returning to him as well. Okay. If it's not you, there could be somebody. And I'm getting the message that he needs to let go. He needs to let go too. Even though he wants to date you, it's almost like they're telling me he's running. Okay. He's trying to run away from his past. Okay. And he thinks he's going to get it with you. Right. Now that's entirely up to you if you want to be the one that's there. Be careful of your money. I would hate to think that this guy is going to hold your job over your head if you don't date him. But you need to be clear about this. I know he's your boss. He's the one that pays you from the payroll, this type of thing, possibly. Want your money. Hang on to your money. Be careful of your money. Okay? Because if it's you suddenly says, I'm out of here, and you're moving on in a new direction, you need to know that you have that security there financially. Okay? At the end of the day, dream big. Go after your dreams. Don't be afraid. If this is what you want, give it a try. But be very careful, because often when we date someone, especially your boss, if it goes south, it's not a good scene. Okay. I think, like you said, okay, the owner of the place I'm working for is trying to date you. Okay. Make sure he's as available as he should be. I'm getting that this could be a hot and heavy. I think he's looking at it that it could be a great sexual connection, but you want more than that. Okay, that's the icing on the cake, of course, but you want something that's going to be lasting and something that isn't going to come back to bite you at the end of the day. Erica, I would say you, if you want to have a good time with this guy, but you run the risk. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. It could be risky. All right.
That's funny, because I'm thinking that my reading is like, change careers, then date him.
Yeah. The other thing I'm seeing too is it's okay
because
to
you're
go.
going to have better luck in a new career. It's going to be more advantageous for you. This guy's going to hold you back.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So be careful, because I see you, yeah, moving on. Okay, Erica, thank you so much. Now we're going to do Damara, because she is always my one to do. You're welcome, Erica. Very spiritual. My spirit guide is my best friend. Jojo, I saw that with you. You're very spiritual. That's beautiful. Okay, so this is what Jojo said. Thank you, ladies. Yes, been through a lot. Widowed for 8 years. Now I'm moving on. I'm a Reiki master and crystal healer. Yeah, Kathy will tell you about Reiki and me. I'm a Reiki master too. I took the bed down. Do you notice the bed's not there?
I know when she's working on me.
Clean my room, and so I had to take it down. My husband freaked out. What's the Reiki? Because he lives for the Reiki. Okay, so
if I lived with you, I would be on there every morning.
I know. I'd wake up. You'd be there with my cup of tea, and I'd be saying, "Please."
I'd be helping you move the table out, to the patio, so we can enjoy the ocean, the lake view.
Like I said to him, you don't need to get on that bed to get my healing. I can do you in a chair. I can do you anywhere. I had a girlfriend in Italy. Her wrist was killing her, and she was in the back seat, and she shoves her hand towards me. And I said, "What do you want?" She says, "My wrist is killing me. Please do some Reiki." And I went, "Oh, for God's sake." So I took her hand over the car, and I did my thing. And she pulled back, and she said, "Oh, it's gone. Thank you." I mean, it's amazing,
I'll tell you how good she is. I'll tell you how good Brenda is. She called me the other day. Now, I've had a 3-week long bout of arthritis. She calls me up and she says, "I've been doing work on you. I don't know what's going on with your stomach. What is going on?" I'm like, "Well, I'm having a pancreatic attack." She reads that energy right down to where it's at. I mean, she blows my mind sometimes. Absolutely blows my mind. But
I had to get a hold of you. Something's wrong with you. I know something's wrong with you.
She always knows. I'm that way with Sharon too. I used to call Sharon, "Did you make an appointment with your chiropractor? You're having problems with your back, and I really need you to go in because I feel Sharon's back pain." And it's really hard to sever that tie with people when you're that connected with their energy. I pulled a postcard for Damara.
Okay.
Okay. And this is with the theme with love. And it says, "Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving so much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service of the highest good. Can leave you with a feeling of being depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, The good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself some flowers or a plant, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more. Work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. Oh, isn't that true? We don't take care of ourselves enough. And be sure that we use the word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but it's essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no, gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to the center. Replenishment, the center, replenished and ready for more adventure. We love you so very much. So do you get the message there, Demira? Take care of yourself. My temperance to you. This is my card of life. This is the message my guides tell me on a daily basis. Self-care is so needed.
Sure.
That resonates to you.
Tamara, I pulled the beautiful deck, messages from the universe, and this is so you. No act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and empathy. This is describing you. Keep being the beautiful soul that you are. That's my Damara.
Seems to be a theme going on there, Damara.
There you go, Kathy. Morning and night. Oh my God, I am doing exactly this, Kathy. I've grown from this. No more anxiety for me. Thank you, Kathy. Isn't she beautiful?
Yeah. You know, I love bath salts. I love fragrance bath salts. And I don't buy one bag. I buy any hibiscus is buttoned. It just and now I found one that is what is the flower? A Jerusalem flower. What's the flower? Can't think of it. Anyways, I soak in bath salts.
Okay.
I do it as a ritual every day. At the end of the day, before I go to bed, I draw myself a nice bath. Put my headsets on with some meditation music. I do my prayers. I lay in the bathtub, and I just wash all that energy off. It's so revitalizing, and I have insomnia terribly, so it also helps relax my muscles so that I can hopefully drift off to a good night's sleep. Because 3:33 in the morning, 333, somebody had 333 come up in their numbers. That is the time I wake up every single morning. At 3:33, I wake up, I open my eyes, it's 3:33. All my life, it's my number. So, if you haven't tried bath salts, and I've heard people say, oh, I don't like sitting in bath water. So take a shower before you sit in the bath water. You're not sitting in dirt. Shower up, then draw yourself a nice soaking bath. That salt will re-energize you. It will relax your muscles. It's just so healing.
Just know how you feel when you step into the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. I told you the last time I went to Sicily, I wanted to swim in all four of the seas, Aeonian, Terrarian, the Mediterranean, all of them. And I did it. We traveled around the island of Sicily, and I swam in all four of those seas. And I just
And it has its own healing property too.
Oh, amazing. Okay, guys. I truly want to thank you, beautiful souls, for gracing my chat room, and I'm sending you many blessings. And I will see you again next Sunday. Kathy, I love you like you could not believe. You're like, this is a wonderful sisterhood that we have.
Yes,
and I can't thank you enough for being here with me. And
anytime. And one of these days I'm going to have to get on with you and Anne. I have not actually worked with Anne. I love her energy. Sweetest lady. Sweetest.
Yeah, she
What a
is.
great leader she is.
And she'll be back next Sunday, guys. She's away for her birthday because she was very sick for a while, and she was going away to celebrate her birthday. She wouldn't tell me her age, of course.
She's only 29 plus.
Right.
We all celebrate our anniversaries of our 29th birthday for the rest of our life.
Many blessings. Your videos are out for next week. All the zodiac signs. Please go have a look. And I'll see you next Sunday. Hang on, Kathy. I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Love you.
Bye.